Hello, darlings. I hope everybody is well. This is the first episode of Escaping the Norm with me, Lucy Olive. Nice to meet you all. I am still very much a growing channel, so if you can like and subscribe and come along on this journey, that would be awesome. And I am ready to get stuck in. And today we are talking about all things chastity. So come on, let's delve in. Okay, so what is chastity? Chastity is basically when a man locks his cock in a cage. That is it. That is chastity. There is a lot more to it, but it does what it says on the tin. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of cages. These are 2 resin cages, and you can see the design. It is made to fit a penis inside. Now, the reason for this, there are many reasons for chastity, but we are going back hundreds of years here, where people used to wear, they're not very flattering, but the old-fashioned steel chastity belt that went all the way around the waist, excuse me, all the way around the waist and underneath and locked, and it was used a lot for infidelity, to stop men cheating, and it still is used for that. But over the years, chastity has massively evolved and it is becoming such a popular way of life, and I will always describe it as a way of life because there are just so many benefits to it, and some people enjoy it in small doses, some people literally live religiously by chastity, and we're going to get into that now. Now, let's not beat around the bush. A lot of people associate chastity with being sexual, and that is not the case. In fact, that's probably one of the smaller reasons why people enjoy chastity. Although there is an element there, it's not what it's all about. Chastity encourages a person to focus on what is really important. Now, there was a study that I read, and there's plenty of studies out there that you can read that show that men that are locked in chastity are more successful and stress-free in life. That's because they're not thinking with that, they are thinking with that. And that's just one of the benefits, and they are pretty huge. Come on, I mean, who doesn't want to be more stress-free? Who doesn't want to be more successful? And who doesn't want to stop masturbating all the time? Because let's face it, a lot of people can take it a little bit too far and become not obsessive, but they do it a lot. Like, you're gonna be red raw, guys. Come on. So not only are you going to be happier in yourself, so to speak, you are also going to build up more stamina. So when you do use that, it's going to be ready to go. Your mind is going to be in more control over it. And to make chastity more fun, people ask for key holders. Now, I'm going to go on to key holders in a moment. I am a key holder myself. I do offer that service, just saying. Key holding is a very fun experience if you're going to get involved in chastity, but we'll come to that in a moment. But there are so many benefits to chastity, and just being in control of yourself is a massive thing, because we can let our minds run away with us sometimes, especially if we become horny. Chastity, benefit number 1, it can stop a man from cheating and wandering. If a lady wants to lock her man in a cage and keep the key, he's not getting out of that cage unless he has a key. Hopefully not. But he's not getting out of that cage. She's in control, and most men actually quite like that. Number 2, chastity brings a sense of routine. It brings a man a sense of, he knows when he's being locked, he knows when he isn't, and being in a routine is never a bad thing. Number 3, chastity is a journey. It is something that is going to be full of emotion. Usually the first 1 to 3 days, it's quite new, and then as we head into like day 4 to 7, it's going to be a bit frustrating. You might want to get out of the cage, you might want to masturbate, you might want to just let it all go. But those emotions make you more in tune with your inner self and what you really want. So it is really good on an emotional level as well. Number 4, now It can be used in a sexual way. Maybe you masturbate too much. Maybe you need someone to have control or to stop yourself from overindulging, and that's affecting your life. So a cage really does put a stop to over excessive play, which again is beneficial for the mind, body, etc. Now, it's common in the sissification, feminization, cross-dressing, femboy, trans world that people don't want to have that down there. They don't want that genitalia. That's not what they're about. Either they're changing their identity or they feel like it's not their right gender for whatever reasons. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole right now, but they do not want to have that genitalia. So wearing a cage can actually shrink the penis. So you start with a larger cage like this one, and you can end up with an even smaller cage, and then smaller and smaller and smaller. So it works for trying to ignore the fact that that's what you've got, or just handle it a bit better. It's really, really common for people to try and disguise it and wear smaller cages that wears well under clothing and isn't bulky. You know, for this is a lifestyle for some people. It's not all about the fun and play of it. It really isn't, guys. So anyway, the benefits of chastity, I've brushed over those. There are many more, but I just wanted to give a little bit of my insight. Now, as someone who has been in the fetish world for 12 years, I have seen all sorts of different chastity cages, and you're probably thinking, how the hell would I know which cage is for me? If you go to looseyelids.com, which is my kink fetish cross-dressing store, there is a full chastity guide there which helps you learn how to measure yourself, how to find the right cage for you, and it's just a really interesting guide that I put together with some subs that are in chastity that would help people who are new to the experience. Now, this was just my brief introduction to chastity, the benefits of it, what it is, and I just want to add at the end of this video that if you are looking at purchasing a chastity cage, you can get them from any kink store. Amazon have loads. I don't normally, recommend Amazon because I'm a small business. I do sell them, but they do get to you a lot quicker with Amazon. But if you want to support a small business, then that's great. If you are thinking about implementing chastity to your relationship, then awesome, good for you. There are so many elements of it that you could discuss with your partner, and I would love to know how that conversation goes. So yeah, this was just a brief intro to chastity. If you already are in chastity or new, all my content on my OnlyFans has chastity training, chastity tasks, and obviously I have all the cages that you can shake a stick at. So please, if you are interested, you can subscribe here, follow me for more videos like this, and if you want to join my OnlyFans, it's 50% off at the moment with the link below, and you can kind of explore this world out there. So yeah, thanks darlings, I'll see you in the next video, and if you want a specific topic talking about, just comment below and let me know and I will do that.